What's up, all my Jeeping friends? Got you another light bar video. Yeah, Auxbeam sent me another one, want me to do a little review, a little test on it, so I thought I'd show you guys what's up with it. 52-inch Auxbeam 5D series. It has a special lens inside of it that focuses the light pattern out to a real tight beam. This thing rocks, I'm telling you. It is no slouch. It throws a heck of a beam. So I'm going to give you guys a little pointers on how to put it in, how to put those windshield pieces in. I already had those installed, but putting that light in by yourself can be kind of a bear sometimes. So what you got to end up doing is, I ain't going to tell you right now, you got to watch the video. Also, I did an amperage test. How much power do these light bars actually pull on your electrical system? I did that also. So if you want to see more cool car videos, motorcycle videos, Jeep videos, you got to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button up down below for lots of cool videos. So therefore, let's quit gabbing. Let's get on with it. As we check out the light, you notice here, see how these, here we got the spherical lenses, as they call it, 5D technology. These lenses, notice how it's got the little lines in them. That's going to be your flood side. This is your spot beams. And as we come across, here's your wiring harness, mounting hardware, little rubber pads, and your legs, which I will not be using because I'm going to mount them on my windshield bar here. So let's get this thing hung up there and see how it looks. Now, oftentimes I'm out here by myself doing this stuff. So to hang a 52-inch by yourself can be kind of a pain in the tail. I could always climb up here. Would not be a big deal. Paint shot anyway, so it wouldn't hurt anything. But what I did was took me a wire, tied around the frame here, tied around the bracket here. That end I've got the screw started. This end I'm gonna push it up, line up this hole, and put the screw in this end. So this way, that way this thing holds it in place just enough that you can get the screw started on one end. Okay, as I said, that wire held it up just enough that I got the passenger side started. Now I've got the driver's side started. The bolt is partially in there. Now the thing I got to do at this point is twist and aim it and tighten it up. Okay, hook up your positive and hook up your ground on the chassis, and I ran my wire in right through there for the switch. And when the wire came out of the dash, the wire came from underneath the dash, snakes up through here. Like I said, I'm going to tie this up right here in a minute, just kind of get it up out of the way. So I've got a switch pod. My switch pod's built, but I got to build my power distribution center, so that way I get my wiring in a nice, neat, organized manner. Got the light bar mounted. I ran my wire down through here and behind the windshield frame, tucked in behind the doors, because I got soft doors, but even if you had the hard doors, they'd still tuck in behind that seal. Now, this isn't exactly the prettiest in the world quite yet, so I'm not sure. I'm probably going to take and just tie it up to that bolt right there for right now. But whenever I change out this seal eventually, I'm going to take my wire and get in behind it right here and bring it down the dash somehow. Now, here's the switch. This is one thing I'm really not a big fan of at all about this light so far. You got the light on. This little red light glows all the time, even when it's turned off. Hit the switch, turns it on. Okay, your LED turns green over here. And as you see, reflecting off my hood there, that the light's on. But now we turn it off, and you got this red LED glowing all the time. Okay, I understand LEDs don't pull a whole lot of power, but honestly, I'd rather not have an LED there at all, because it's still going to be a battery drain regardless. If you was to be parked for a very long time, that may be an issue. And to get around that issue, if you was to have to be parking Jeep for a long time, you'd have to unhook that light altogether. So, not good. Don't like that at all. Now, of all the light bars I've been through, and we got this 52 now mounted, I've always been curious, how many amperes does this thing pull? So I've got this little tool here that's in line with the circuit here. Broke it loose from the battery. Got to hook the battery here and here. And all I got to do is turn on the switch, and it'll show us how many amps that light bar pulls. Let's turn on this. Now I'm going to run around and turn on the switch. Okay, obviously, LED bar's on. And we are pulling 23 amps. That's a pretty good pull. Actually, I was expecting less than that being LEDs, but that's a bunch of LEDs. So now we know you're looking at about 22, you get 22.9 there, so let's call it 23 amp pull on a 52-inch light bar. Thought I'd come back here behind the building where I work at and shine this little light right there. That's not the light bar. That's my LED headlights, also from Auxbeam. So you see the pattern there, nice wide, nice sharp cutoff. Now let's hit the high beams. And all the reason I'm doing it is to show you guys a pattern. Okay, there's that. Now we're gonna turn off the headlights. Reach over, hit the 22. Right behind the button. There's the one off my hood. Now, let's hit the 52 inch. Boom. Nice solid spot right in the middle, but you see how the light disperses off to the left and right also from the lenses on the end that gives you the flood pattern. So you got a nice solid spot in the middle, but then you got your floods on the sides. It's a wicked light bar. Okay, let's come for a little bit of a woods shot now, so to speak. What we got in front of us here is a lake, and right to my right is the boat ramp. So what we're going to do first, we're just going to turn on the headlights on low beam. There's the high beams. That's the Auxbeam LED headlights there you're looking at, as I mentioned before. Now turn off the headlights, go with the 22 that's on my hood. Puts out pretty decent light there, doesn't it? Now for what we're really out here to test, hit that 52 inch 5D series. Boom! We got some solid light getting shot out there. You can kind of see coming out of the light right there, you got a little beam shooting out. It's an alien tractor beam come to abduct you. Pretty sweet light. Looks like I need to aim it up just a little bit though. Auxbeam 52 inch light bar. Yes, they sent it to me to do an evaluation on it to see what I thought about it. I like it. Definitely do. It definitely way outperforms that other cheaper light bar I had on here before. Maybe sometime I'll do a side. A buddy of mine's got TJ. We're going to be doing an install on his before too long. So once we get his 52 inch light bar put on and this Auxbeam, we'll do a side-by-side comparison, see how they perform against each other. So again, I like it. It's really cool design. The lens is really wicked cool looking. And that's a lot different from the rest of them. Got the little stainless steel bolts around the edging of it, kind of give it a real strong industrial look to it. Built out nice solid aluminum. The wiring harness is pretty solid. Comes with a 40 amp relay on, and as you guys seen earlier in the video, I did a test on how many amps it pulls, and it's like 20, no, a little above 23 amps or something like that it pulls. So definitely suggested putting a relay on the 52 inch. Again, I'm looking at that little light there that from a switch. I'm not a fan of that whatsoever, but it's not going to be a big deal to me because I'm going to take all that out. I'm putting a switch pod in with the power distribution center, so all that, I'm not going to use any of those switches in the end anyway. I'm going to have one central location to control all the lighting, so I'm not really stressing over that at the moment, but it'd be for me one of those cases to where I wouldn't be happy with that. I'd change the switch out myself. So I'm just not a fan of having something turned on all the time inside my rides, any of them. So that's really my only quarrel with the 52 inch Auxbeam 5D series. Just that little switch issue. Other than that, the light rocks. You've seen the performance. It throws out a laser beam. I like it. So everyone, if you like that video, give me that thumbs up. Subscribe down below and give me some comments down below about some light bars that you've used that you really like a lot. Yes, I understand about the Rugged Ridge and all the high dollar ones. They perform like a beast. But you also got to have very deep pockets to buy those. So everyone, thumbs up if you like it. Comments down below. Keep them educational. Keep them nice. Keep them PG friendly, please. And everyone, check out www.fixjeeps.com where this video and others land. So everyone, peace out. Later, y'all.